Sure, guys. I'll share the notes. I somehow missed it. Okay. I'll send it and we'll also cover the other pending theory today. But before jumping into theory, let's also understand what is a role and all, what is a group. This concepts let's cover. Okay. So, roles and service now. Role control access to features and capabilities in application and module. The admin role provide access to all features and capabilities. After access has been granted to a role, all the groups or users assigned to the role are granted the access. Okay, let's say to just simplify this, if you contain the roles you'll gain some access to do that activities. Let's say report, we have a role called report and they are report admin, report manager as such. So if I just type sys user underscore role, this is the backend name of our role table. This is one way to open. Other way to open roles, just type roles under user administration, you will find roles. Okay, and see, these are all list of roles that we have in ServiceNow. They are overall 546. Okay, so here sys user role. Both are same. Okay, on the URL you can confirm, even from the role table you can confirm this information. So let's say if you want to create a new role, you can just click here on the new role. But let's type admin. Okay, so the system administrator role, the role has access to all system features, functions, and data regardless of security constraints. Grant this privilege carefully. If you have sensitive information such as HR records that needs to protect, you must create a custom admin role for the area and train a person authorized to see those records to act as an administrator. So, admin role is a powerful role, and this is not given to everyone, but on the PDI, we have the admin role. That's the reason we will be able to do all the activities, like all the database actions like insertion of records, updation of records, deletion of records, to get some read access on records. These are all been mastered from the roles. Again, can override all this. See, we have other roles like ITIL. Okay, information technology infrastructure library. This is a framework we have, and following this ITL principles, you can do a lot. Okay, when you just see here, ITL can perform standard actions for an ITL help desk technician. This is out of the box technician role, can open, update, and close instance, problem change and configure management items. Out of box, only users with ITL role can have task assigned to them. Okay, so to gain some access on incident management, if I say incident here, I'm able to see this incident menu and module. This is possible only with the ITL role if you have. Likewise for problem and all, this ITL role is required to work on problem management, knowledge management and all. So there are users who doesn't contain any role in their profile. Okay, so they are called as a self-service user. Okay, we also call them as ESS user. ITL admin C possesses more privilege than the ITL role and is intended for team leads. This role has ability to delete incidents, problems, and change and other related entities. So with general ITL role, you are not allowed to delete, but with ITL admin role, you will be able to delete. So you may have a question. So I'll also talk about a concept called impersonation here. What is impersonation? See, um, let's say, let me open user table here. See, sys underscore user dot list. I will be using the backend names mostly. So this is the user table. We have 634 records now. Uh, if I just click here on the filter symbol, role is ITIL. So users who have ITIL role will have a list. So we have almost 53 users. Now, if I take Able Tutor, okay, Able Tutor is a user who is active in the system. And now Able Tutor complains that I'm unable to see certain records. or I'm unable to delete this. So at that time, you'll just open his profile from the user table and just cross confirm what all roles they carry on his profile. See, 43 roles are there on the able tutor profile. So just take the user ID, make sure the account is active. After copying the user ID, just go to your profile icon. You can see impersonate user. This is a concept we have in ServiceNow. You can now check the able tutor platform without providing any login credentials like username and a password. Okay, since we are an admin or a if we have an impersonator role, we can perform this impersonation action. See, just click on impersonate user. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to repeat. So if you can confirm it, we are on the able tutor profile and there is a red thick line, and this eye symbol indicates that you are impersonating the user. And while impersonating any
Sorry to
user,
interrupt here. One question.
yeah,
Impersonate user means we are taking remote access, right? Am I correct?
no, it's not like remote access. You are just trying to understand their profile, like what is the issue. For testing activity, we use this. Okay. So impersonation is an activity which is available in ServiceNow, but not connecting remotely. Remotely means you have to provide some web URL information, this all, right? This is not
Exactly.
required here. Impersonation in ServiceNow. Okay, so this is a texting testing activity given by ServiceNow directly. See, in ServiceNow, impersonation allow users, particularly administrators and those with impersonator role, to temporarily assume the identity of another user within the system. This feature
Okay. It
enables
means
them to
what are the features available in other person, so we need to identify easily based on
we
impersonator.
can test them whether they are able to see whether what is the
Okay.
issue. To debug this, we'll be using, see, this feature enables them to see and interact with the platform as an impersonator user would, facilitating to troubleshoot, testing and providing the support. Okay,
Okay.
so this activity is commonly used. That's the reason I want to discuss it on the day 3 itself. Okay, now I'm on the Abel's profile. See, I'm sorry, let's go to home page. Just click on home page here. Just type incident. Okay, an incident module, you have a create new, you have a all takes you to the incident list. What is this incident list? The list of incident records are stored in a table called incident table. That is nothing but an incident list. Okay, let me close all the other tabs. So here, see, um, if I open it, there is no delete button. Okay, if I just come back, if I just click here to delete, usually we can do it from delete button or action on selected row. See, delete is been grayed out. You cannot perform this action. That means this user have no authority to delete the records because he carries ITIL role. Now I want to end the impersonation. Go back to my account. See, I am on system admin's account. Again, I want to check for ITL user with ITL admin user. Okay, go to, you may have a question. If you see, I'm on my list, refresh, I'm on my account, which is system admin account. Just check the checkbox. See, delete. I can also delete. We have 99. If I delete this record, it should be 98. And we can also recover this deleted accounts. Don't worry, I'll show that in future. So if I open the record, you can see delete button. Since I'm admin, I'm able to see delete button. You got it now? Roles play a major uh, importance in service now.
Yeah. Sure. I got it.
Okay,
Thank you.
sure, no worries. So I'll also impersonate user with ITL admin role. See, role is ITIL admin. So we have 5 users. So make sure you have to take the users who are active. Copy this, impersonate, select the user. So now here, if I go to incident dot list, just type list. This is a shortcut to open incident list. We have 98 incidents. Just see whether he will be able to delete. Yes. See. For ITL admin, delete is possible, not for ITL users. See, 97 records. Open the record and see there is a delete button. Okay. So now you have, whenever you begin the impersonation, you have to make sure you have to end it. Okay, this is for temporary time being, you are looping into their accounts, and you should not delete as such. As part of learning I'm showing you, but in real time, don't impersonate any user, don't modify, update or delete. Okay, it reflects under their name and that is not a good practice to do. Okay, so impersonation is just a testing activity. Let's say, okay, I will see, like user says I'm unable to create a record on this form. You can impersonate and see what is missing, whether he's really unable to do or not. Okay, you got it? Hello, any questions, guys? Hello.
No, Shreya.
Okay, so here you have a rules. Open a role and create a new role. Okay. So to create a new role, just see for reports, we have so many roles, guys. Don't worry on this. Just try to understand the basic rules, because project to project they'll have a different name for roles again. So you can understand, checking your real time project or asking the details to your manager or a team lead. See, you have various rules. I have given a star. What is this star? It's a asterisk. It's a string matcher. If I give the word report, it search for the records which contain this word. There are 22 records. See. So now if I want to create a new one, just click here on new and give a name. Let's say it is June 11th. A custom role. Because this role is not given by the system directly, I am creating it. I have given a custom role. Okay. So now if I go to user list, if I, let's go with this user who doesn't have Angelo, who doesn't have any role. Now just I'll try to add this June 11th row. Okay. So from here you don't have option to create a role. That's the reason you should always create the role from role table, but you have option to add it from here. But adding a role to a user is again not a good practice. Why, I'll tell you. Okay, but I have added the role, so now this role is available for this user. But I want to add a sub roles. What are the sub roles? One role can contain multiple roles. Okay, let's say here I want to add June 11th, which is the child of, sorry, July 11th, which is a child of June 11th. This is a parent role. A parent role. Save it. And now from here also you can create a new role. Sing it as a June 11th, sorry, July 11th. Child role of June 11th. Submit it. Okay. Now refresh. Now if I go to Angulo, see, two roles are reflecting. That means a parent role will inherit the child role also. If you are having any parent role, the contained roles are also inherited to that user. Okay, I didn't add this July 11th to the user. It was inherited from the parent role. That means parent uh, contains the child data. Okay, like it inherits the sub roles. You got it? Let's say we, if you are adding any other role here which is already available in the system, let's say I'll add asset role. So now this asset role is also available on the user profile. See, one asset role contains multiple roles. That's the reason this many roles are given. If you want to understand that, just go to roles, sys user role dot list, just type asset, open it. See, it contains 7 roles. So 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 11. Again, out of these roles, there could be some sub roles for other roles. So total 12 roles are added. One role can contain Sub roles, guys. Parent role can inherit the child nodes or the child roles. You got it? But if I add July 11th, it will only contain July 11th because there are no sub roles for July 11th as of now. If you just go to this role, but if it contains sub roles, again those sub roles will be added. Let's take some other user from the user table. Let's take Aaron. Let's take Maria or Rat. Okay, for Aaron, there are 43 roles, but I'm going to add one more role, which is July 11th. Okay, July 11th, which is a child of June 11th. Now it contains 44, just plus one. But for bad, there are no roles. I'm going to add June 11th, the parent of July 11th. Okay, June 11th. See, you got the difference? Hello?
Yes, Shreya.
Okay, these things only if you practice, you'll be able to understand them more clearly, guys. Okay, just try to implement them on your PDI. If you still have any questions, I'll definitely help you out. Okay. Now, groups. What are groups? People who commonly work for one common purpose are set into a group. Okay, groups in ServiceNow. Mm. So, a group is set of users who share a common purpose. Group may perform tasks such as approving change requests, resolving incidents, receiving email notifications, or performing work order tasks. Like this, you'll have a different groups. So we have a dedicated table for this. If you type groups, okay, under user administration, you'll be finding it. See, under user administration, you have groups. Open a new tab. See, we have almost 50 groups. And the backend name of this group table is sys user group. Sys user group dot list. Open it in new tab. We have 50 records. Now, see if I open cab approval or something. We have 6 users. Now go back. Okay, for software, we have a group again. For hardware, we have a group again. If I just click here, see, we have other 6 users again. For hardware, we have a dedicated group. Okay, like this, we have a groups and that contains the users. Now let's create our own group. Let's say summer group. You can add a manager. So usually this group manager will have all the authority to remove and add users. Group email, you can make a group email summer updates @ snow.com. So whenever you want to receive any incidents or anything, you can also summer group, and this is a custom group. Custom, save it. That means which we are creating. So now if you want to add group members, that means if you just click here, it redirects you to the list collector page where you'll have list of users. We have some 639 or 634 users, right? So you can add any user. Let's say you want to add Andrew. Andrew is a user we have in the system. Okay, if I type sys user, so I if you want to search, asterisk shift and 8 at a time. If you type, you'll have the star symbol. So, and you can copy the user ID and you can also paste it here. See, search with the name, you will be able to find. Okay, likewise, you can search any other users. Like let's say, but let's say Karla, save it, refresh. We have total 4 users, Andrew, Abel, Karla. Can you explain a little bit slowly? Yeah, sure. Okay. If I'm going fast, let me know, guys. I have created a group here, summer group, and I have added a manager. And this group is a custom group which is not given by the service now, and we are just adding the group members. To add the group members, you can also create a member from here. Nothing but you are going to create a user from here. Okay, or if you know they are already existing in the system, just click on edit button and you can add them. And now let's say for each of this user, I want to add the July 11th role, the child of June 11th. So to add it individually, what I should do, I have to open each user record, scroll and see, click on edit. Okay, type July 11th, save it. See, 44 roles are there. Refresh. But instead of that, if you add a role to the group, it inherits to all the group members. Okay, if I just click here and click on edit, okay, July 11th, save it. Okay, now refresh all the users. Let's say for Abel and Andrew, it's already there. For Carla and all, it should reflect. Let's check that. That's the reason a role should not be added directly to any user. It should be added via group. See, for BAT, it has been added twice. So you can also understand it is added with a inheritance count. The inheritance count is twice, and just click here on the gear icon, the setting icon. Okay, there is an inheritance map. So which group or which role is giving him this role, you can understand from the inheritance map. So see, July 11th is twice. One is from June 11th, one is from directly the group which is summer group is giving him. Click here on role inheritance. See, this is a username. Summer group is giving him July 11th, and June 11th is a parent of July 11th, right? It is also giving him this role. That's how it shows the inheritance count to two. Any questions, guys? Hello? Hello? No. Okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah, hi guys. Hello, hello.
Yes, Shreya.
Yeah, sorry guys, I have to answer a call. That's the reason I couldn't. Okay, no questions on today's concept. Can you show how we were able to open PDI? This is already done in yesterday's class, right? How to create a PDI. Once again with the login user ID and password, it is taking me to App Engine Studios. So might be you have selected App Engine Studio while creating it. Just change the role, okay? Mm, Here,
Okay. Yeah.
okay, change the role to App Engine. Sorry, change the role to admin and try it. Okay, this is done on day one itself. You can go through that recording and see. I'll continue from here tomorrow. Is that okay? I have to join a call actually. Hello.
Okay,
Sure.
Shreya.
Sure, guys. I'll continue from here tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Share the recording, Shreya.
Sure. I need 1 2 hours, please. Okay.